All right, here's the hard truth about being a real estate agent right here, right now. Most agents are only as good as that last closing. And can you remember what it was like before the market shift with all those low-hanging fruit, those quote-unquote easy deals that all seem to have dried up like 18 months ago? How is it that there are still some agents that are out here still swimming in easy deals, right? Well, today you're going to learn how to transition your real estate business from being transaction chasing to you being a business owner that sits on top of a referral engine that runs on autopilot, because this industry is filled with so many hamster wheel agents who have absolutely great months, some of them record setting months, followed by absolute nothing coming into the bank because they lack the repeatable systems and a deep-rooted referral network. So joining six-time best-selling author Lisa B is the brilliant Brigette Connery. And from Australia, they break down the tactical roadmap to building a resilient team, leveraging systems before you hire, and mastering that client why to ensure that your business is bulletproof for 2026 and beyond.
Welcome to the new version of Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast, the podcast for real estate agents everywhere. I'm Lisa B, and together with Bjorn Kunzel, we're going to talk about everything real estate. We talk about what's working, what's not working, what's new, what's old, technology, and anything else to do with real estate. We'll answer your questions from the Facebook group Let's Talk About Real Estate. So if you have a question, we can help. Join the Facebook group today. And again, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast again for this week. Thank you so much, Bjorn Kunzel, for joining me again.
Thank you. Good to be here. We've got a special guest today, Lisa.
We do, Brigette Connery. Welcome to our podcast.
And thank you for having me.
It's an honour to have you here, Brigette. You've been with us now with the A team here at EXP for over a year. Tell us why you chose EXP and how you've been finding things.
Oh man, I love EXP. It's actually changed my life. It's been so amazing these last 12 months. For people that don't know me, I've had a long-standing career in real estate. So I've always been doing something in real estate. I started when I was 21 as a sales support. So I got a bit of a taste of how things were back then. Then I went into property management and spent quite a lot of time doing that. And then from property management, I was then able to look into doing sales because I had my babies and I got married and I did all of those things. So sales was really more aligned with what I wanted to do with my life. So I had that really good experience. I also built up a rent roll. So I had experience doing property management for some time with my own properties and my own clients. And then I ended up selling that rent roll, coming back to EXP and just absolutely killing it, if I might say, in the sales arena.
And it's located in the eastern suburbs. You've been picking up quite a few listings over there, Brigette.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about what type of properties you sell, what type of market you're in, and what sort of area.
What I love about EXP in terms of choosing my own area and where I want to go and what I want to do is that I get to choose that. So if an entrepreneurial spirit goes, okay, I'm living in the eastern suburbs, I'm living in Kensington, passionate about my area, I'm on the committees, I go to the gym in the local area, my kids go to the school. So naturally, I want to be able to give that really good service and sell properties in the area for my clients and my friends and my neighbours. So I've really been able to put my own spin and my personal touch on doing sales in the area. And I'm loving being able to step out the door, walk down to an open or go and meet people at opens that I've seen before or I see walking the dog. So from that perspective, I used to probably sell a little bit more, say, north or northeastern, and then I'd go south. But I've found that I've been able to work out exactly what I want to do, and that is sell and be in the east, which is where I live. So I've been able to do that with EXP and do it really well.
That's awesome. Okay, so what do you think the three things that you do exceptionally well in real estate?
I think real estate is about people. And so I absolutely love meeting new people, networking, really integrating my life with my career. So it's not about, I'm a real estate, I've got my real estate hat on and my mum hat on or whatever it is. Real estate is me. And I guess it's just, creating that network around me that people know and trust me and that want to do business with me. And so I feel like it's not work in a sense. I just feel like it's a God-given talent and something that I've been put on this earth to be able to serve and help people in my area. And that's the ultimate goal for me, and something that I feel like I've been able to achieve with EXP.
And Lisa, I'll say one thing, and she is a superstar because I recently sold my own house, my personal home, and Brigette and you both know how fussy and anal I am and how particular I am with things. And I chose Brigette to be the agent to represent me, myself, my wife, my family, and our property. And Brigette knows how to deal with me. She's known me for a couple of years now. And she knows that I can sometimes get very anxious about things and stressed about things. And if something needs to be done, I've got to get it done straight away. And Brigette handled the process like an absolute superstar. Not only did she achieve $1,050,000 for the property, which was about $100,000 more than what friends from other agencies quoted me, what other appraisals I received from strangers in the agency, from other agencies. So Brigette helped me achieve an extra 100K, and she did it with such an awesome approach that it was professional. It was on point. She was calling everybody back. She was updating me several times a week, sometimes several times a day. Hey, Bjorn, just spoke to these guys, just spoke to them. This is where they're at. Those guys are out. These guys are really keen. I think the buyers that we ended up getting, Brigette actually knew their mother. So there was a good personal relationship there. And I think they came up, I think they started under $1 million, 900 and something, and Brigette worked them up about 50 or 60 grand with her negotiation skills. So this lady knows what she's doing. And I trusted her wholeheartedly with my own property. And I can tell you that was a big thing because I don't relinquish control of anything I do very lightly. So Brigette is an absolute superstar when it comes to, like she said, people, customer service, looking after other people. But what are some of the things, Brigette, we know what you do really well, but what are some things that you think other agents could do better? What are 3 things that you think other agents could be doing far superior that they're not doing right now?
I think it comes back to that personal touch. Feel like if you're working for a franchise, you're working for somebody else, you're working under somebody else's name, you're not able to truly be yourself and create a business that's solely about what you want it to be about. So I think it gives you that entrepreneurial opportunity to create something really special. And I feel like you can't do that if you're working for somebody. You're working for them, giving away half your commission. You lose that personal touch. And I think that's what EXP offers that no other agency can offer. If I say the word agency, I guess that's right. But the other thing,
other agents need to be more personable, more themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And how I've been able to improve my business is that I've created it around my lifestyle. So like I fit in my gym time, I fit in time for my clients, I fit in time for my kids. And if you're happier, if you're healthier, if you're enjoying your life more, then you're able to give more back to your clients and serve them properly. And I feel like you can't do that when you have to go into an office every single day. You've got those meetings that you've got to attend. Don't get me wrong, we've still got fantastic training and we've still got opportunity to grow, professional development, all that kind of stuff. But you do it on your terms. And I feel like that's what's really a benefit for EXP as opposed to that traditional sort of bricks and mortar office. Yeah, that's probably the second thing.
Yep, so more personable, have more work-life balance. And what would be the third thing you think that other agents could be doing better?
I think with the extra money that you get when you're with EXP, you know, that better commission split, you're able to then, how can I say it?
After people better, maybe?
Look after people better, not stress so much. You're able to put 100% into the clients and really work for them and not worry about money so much. Yeah, it's given me some financial freedom that I wouldn't have had if I was working for a normal franchise office.
All right. I was going to ask you what 3 things you love about EXP. Is there any other things that you really love? We've said quite a few. Is there anything else that you love?
Look, the team is just awesome. I know a lot of agents go, oh, you're not going into an office, you're not seeing the guy, you know, the team, you're not working together. Yes, you see each other all the time. You're talking, you're Zooming, you're collaborating, you're meeting for lunch, you're going to the properties, you're meeting with the clients, you're meeting with your team members. Like, we have a lot of fun. We have a really good, strong, honourable team that it's way better than going into an office and seeing them every day. Like, we've got each other's backs. We support each other. We help each other. We're there to grow together and do the best thing for our clients. So that's one thing that I love. I've probably said a million things that I've loved already in this call, but yeah, the team approach is definitely something that I haven't felt anywhere else. So that's probably the number one for me. And yeah, obviously the freedom and flexibility, the financial, I've doubled my sales income in the last 12 months and I'm set to double that again. That was something that I never dreamed possible until I came back to EXP, and that's been life-changing. So putting a pool in the backyard, like all these things that were beyond my reach before, we're able to be able to do that. And really, I guess that hard work's paying off.
What about people that would say, what's it like winning business? Because obviously we're all real estate agents. We all need to get listings to survive, list and last, right? And if you don't get the listings, you don't get the sales, you don't get the sales, you don't get paid. How have you found it? Because you've worked for several different companies before in several different offices and whatnot. How have you found the ease of winning the business being at EXP? Has it been a hindrance? Has it made it harder, or has it made it easier?
It's 100% made it easier because it's your own business. You have options. You don't have to have the cookie cutter approach. You don't have to have one single marketing package. You don't have to charge a certain fee because you're taking more home with you at the end of the day. So you can create a package that's personalized for the client. It doesn't just have to be, you have to charge this, you have to charge that, you have to put it on this real estate or whatever it is. It's about tailoring a marketing package and approach for the client that's personal to their circumstances, and it wins every time. Honestly, it's just, I couldn't think of doing it any other way now. Yeah.
Awesome. Lisa, anything else you want to ask this lovely lady?
Yes. So why do you think somebody should join you and your team in EXP?
If they want to, if they're an entrepreneurial spirit, if they want freedom, flexibility, if they want the support, I am there to give them 100% support. I've got the knowledge. I've been in the industry for a long time. I love to have fun. I love to make sure that my team members feel supported, that they're not alone, that they can take a break without worrying about their work. It's, for me, it's all about work-life balance. Family comes first. My clients obviously come first as well, but it's about creating something really special for my team members that we can all be proud. We can all work together to achieve a positive result and also have some fun along the way. I take things seriously, but I also don't take things seriously, if that makes sense. Life is about balance and life is about enjoying it. We're only here for a short time. So let's make it a good time.
It doesn't feel like work when you love it, does it? Like you've said, you've integrated it into yourself. It's not like here's the line where it's work and here's personal. It's like it all just flows because you love it, and it doesn't feel like it's a burden. It's become your lifestyle and you do it well. You've got that balance with the kids and work and everything else. So yeah, anybody that's thinking about joining EXP, definitely give Brigette a call. She's there to mentor, to support, as we all are. And the great team that we've got in South Australia, 100% just tight, aren't you guys? Which is awesome. You don't have to worry about being alone. You don't have to worry about not having that support. You've got everything, as well as obviously the support with EXP or the back end support and all that sort of things. I'll put all your details down the bottom of the video as well, Brigette. But honestly, anybody that's thinking about joining, you'd be very lucky to have Brigette as the person to work with as well. Yeah.
100%. Now, one other question I want to ask you, which I just thought of now, right? It's just putting you on the spot a little bit here, but a lot of people that are thinking about making a move, it's extremely scary, right? It's like, okay, I understand that this is what I do, A, B, C, D today in this particular company, this particular business. If I go and do something else, how hard is it going to be? How many months is it going to take for me to get set up? How many things am I going to have to organize? What nightmare headaches am I going to be walking into? From the day that you left the previous company to the day that you came with us, how long, honestly, how long did it take for you to be able to, you were this business one day, you were EXP the next day, how long did it take for you to get all your systems set up, all your processes done and everything else like that, to then be listing and selling property and making money? And how hard or easy was it, in all honesty?
In all honesty, it took me about 2 weeks of down in front of the computer, getting RP data, getting agent box, getting everything set up just how I like it. So like we're able to choose our own suppliers, brochures, signboards, photographers, things like that. So it's just connecting with them, getting it all set up. 2 weeks it took before I was then listing and selling. And then it was just hit the ground running, basically. Other thing that I should mention is that Bjorn, basically, I went to your house, Bjorn. You took 4 or 5 hours. We caught up. We went through everything. You got my phone. We brought my laptop. We just sat down, set it all up, and it was a set and forget. So probably within the first 3 days, I could have listed a property. I don't think I did because I didn't have one, but I had one 2 weeks later. But you took the time to be there for me if I needed a phone call or an email. Just pick up the phone, you answered. And I was like, yep, do this, do that. Set up the templates, set up the systems for success, basically. So it was super easy. It was super, super easy. And the systems that we use, I've never used anywhere else. I will never go back to not using them. They're absolutely phenomenal. They're game changers. So like things like that, I've learned so much, especially from you, Bjorn. You're mentoring me. You're my sponsor, and you were able to just give me ideas, thinking outside the square about so many different things, listing, communicating with people, the psychology behind it all, just the high-tech systems that we use. Like no one else is doing that. No one else is using that. And people are really impressed. Buyers are really impressed, and they're obviously turning into vendors as well. And everyone's super impressed of the futuristic way that we do it. So, yeah. Does that answer?
Appreciate your appreciation, Brigette, and we love having you with us. And you've become a really good close friend of mine as well. It's more than just work. But it's very good for people to understand that if somebody comes in and joins in with your team, they're going to get full access to you. But they can also come over to my house and sit down with me for 4 or 5 hours, just like I did with you. And I can help them just like I did you. And also we've got Lisa B, who is my sponsor, who's helped me immensely with my career as well. Lisa's helped me double my income and my take-home pay and make life easier for me and work-life balance. Going to the Gold Coast and stayed at her house. I know you've went up to the Gold Coast and met her as well.
I stayed at her house too. And that's the thing, we pass on to each other. We share the information.
Yeah.
Like we all support each other. So Lisa, you've put it down to Bjorn's, then pass that on to me. And then I'm able to share that with my team and people that come on. And that's how it's done. And we all care about each other and want each other to succeed. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's all about you, but the thing that I love the most about it is the team and the fact that everybody picks everybody up. If somebody needs help, somebody else will pick up the pieces. Like I've got my son's sports day tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, geez, building inspector wants to go out there at 10 o'clock. My kids are so excited for me to be at sports day. Prav puts up his hands and goes, I'll go do the building inspection for you, Bjorn, no worries. When Prav needs me, I'll be there for Prav. When you need me, I'll be there for you. When, we all help each other out. It's just such a good little system. But it's important for people to know that we get about $1,300 worth of subscriptions for only $275 a month. So you pay your $275 a month, you plug in straight away. With Brigette's help and my help and Lisa's help, you can list and sell properties in the same week that you come on over. No problems at all. And if you don't know how to do it, don't worry about it. We'll do it for you until you understand how to do it. We'll get you up and running. We'll get you a signboard. We'll get your property online. We'll take care of it all. Just list and sell. Everything's plug and play, ready to go. Nice, swift, sharp, easy. And I do know that if anybody joins Brigette's team, you're not just joining with an agent, you're joining with a very reputable agent, an agent who has an extremely high referral rate of business. And that comes from giving a quality of service and a level of care to your customers and clients. And it's that level of care and service that you give to other people that is the difference between being a highly successful agent or not, in my opinion. And we've developed this, we can't tell you about it here, but we have developed the most simple listing process that anyone can do that involves zero marketing, zero flashy brochures, zero of anything. It's just a very simple guided conversation, and it wins business. I would say, Brigette, what would you give it? I'm winning about 93% of everything I go into. What would you give it as a percentage?
Maybe at 90, definitely. Yeah.
So if you want to win more business, list more properties, make more money because you don't have to give away half to your boss, keep 100% of your income, only pay $28,300 a year for absolutely everything, and have the support of a team whilst being able to run your own business and do your own thing, come on over, reach out to Brigette. We'll put all her details here. Brigette Connery, she's not hard to find. And yeah, she'd love to have you on the team. And thanks for being with us, Brigette, and thanks for joining us today.
Okay, thanks,
Thanks for having me, guys. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
All right, we've gone deep with Lisa B and Brigette Connery on why is honestly the most profitable business asset that you have. And we also covered the necessity of building the system before you hire and why these relationships beat transactions each and every time. But remember, if you do not have a system, you don't have a business. What you have is this high stress hamster wheel of a job that isn't a job because you're an independent contractor. It's weird. It's whatever it is. It leaves you vulnerable to each and every market shift, dip, and shift. Your homework from this episode now is to go out and identify this one repeatable task this week, write it down step by step. Make sure that you got that nice little process document written for all of it. You have a hard time with it, take your little step-by-step notes and put it into ChatGPT. I promise it'll do it for you. Gemini can do it too. And if you are committing to doing that this week, smash subscribe and tell us what process you're going to be committing to next week. And let's go build those systems together with you. KGCI, Real Estate On Air.